club date.
You're only saying that because it's true.
Hey, what a club date from San Francisco. Ladies and gentlemen, I hesitated coming out here because it's been a long time since I spoke to kids. And I remember when I was bar mitzvahed, we used to get gifts of fountain pens and knives. Today they get blocks from 42nd Street to 59th Street, you know? And I remember I got a fountain pen one day from my uncle, and I said to him, Uncle Max, thank you for the fountain pen. It should leak from your nose like it's leaking from this fountain pen. You see, this all goes over with a hush, because these kids don't know what the hell I'm talking about. But I gotta tell you, we come from Miami Beach. Now in Miami Beach, people don't say, hello, how's the children, how's everything? They're so old. They look at each other and the first thing they say is, what did the doctor say? That's the first greeting that they have. You notice the laughs come from here. The poor kids don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I'll get to you. Not only that, but there was a robbery at the Roney Plaza not too long ago. Somebody stole 150 canes. And here's another one you may not care for. You'll learn nothing from me tonight, believe me. But I gotta tell you about Mr. and Mrs. Shapiro. They were on their way down to Miami from New York, and it seems that their car broke down in front of a farmhouse. And while Shapiro was fixing the car, the farmer calls Mrs. Shapiro's side and said, Mrs. Shapiro, I want to show you the fine features of our farm. You see that bull over there? Would you believe it that bull is mated 365 days out of the year? She says, is that so? She said, look, do me a favor. When you see my husband, tell him that, huh? She said, why not? You see, Shapiro later said, Shapiro, I want to show you the fine features of our farm. And there's one thing in particular your wife wants me to call to your attention, that bull over there. He said, would you believe it, that bull is mated 365 days out of the year? Shapiro says to the same cow, he says, oh no. She says, tell that to my wife when you see her. Oh, there's another story you all know this about this Jewish guy was walking on the beach in Tel Aviv, and he hears a voice saying, help, help, save me, save me. He says, what is that? He says, I'm a genie, but get me out of the bottle. He says, you're a genie, I should get you out of the bottle? Okay, he breaks the bottle, genie comes out. He says, now that you got me out, you can have any wish you want in the world. He says, I can have any wish in the world? Okay, I want peace in the world between Iran, Iraq, and Saudi Arabia, and the United States. Must be peace. He says, you're asking too much, I cannot do that. Any other wish? He says, wait a minute. He says, look, and I showed you the map. This is the map that you must have peace in the world. He says, I cannot do that, it's too much. He says, okay. He says, look, here's a picture of my wife. She wants another thrill. Will you make love to my wife? He says, let me see the picture. He says, can I see the map again? So anyway, I remember years ago I was with Major Bowes. Are you laughing later or longer? Oh, that's good. All right, and I remember doing some impressions. And I remember I did the first impression was Bright Law. Now, where the hell are the kids? This is about mitzvah, they went to a wedding now? Anyway, I did an impression of Bright Law, and Bright Law to the kids was the cowardly lion. And he sounded something like this. Hiya, boy, hiya. There's a couple of things I want to say. I like to welcome up to you personally and tell you how happy I am to be here. But time prevents me. Am I having fun? Am I having fun? Before I say another word, I want to drink. I want to drink a champagne. Where's the bottle? Where's the bottle? There's the bottle. There's the bottle. Boy, is that some stuff. That was Bright Law, you know? And then I remember I did another guy, and I had the pleasure of doing this to President Roosevelt in 1937. And I remember doing an imitation of Edward G. Robinson. And this is the God's honest truth. The president was sitting directly in front of me, and as I turned to put a hat on, and I put a cigar in my mouth, as I turned toward the president, there were two Secret Service men standing in front of him. They didn't know what I was taking out of my pocket. God's honest truth, it was a cigar. And the president was all smiles, you know, and I said something like this. All right, you guys outside, yeah. I want to talk to the president alone, see? Yeah, hello, President, see? You've been a nice guy, see? So be nice to the guys on your way up. You may meet the same fellows on the way down. And don't forget our top man. Yeah, me, Little Caesar, see? And that's that, yeah. That was Robinson, see? Don't applaud, just nod, that'll be all right. Yeah. And then I did, oh, it's quite so, very interesting. Took a little walk the other day. I remember once I played the theater, it was so small. Every time I took a bow, I shook dandruff in the lobby. Quite so, quite so. I have a few more things I want to talk to you, but the mic is in my way. I've got to use two hands. Oh, did you hear about the one-armed fisherman? He says, would you believe it? I caught a fish this big? Anyway, then I did Mayor LaGuardia, Fiorella LaGuardia, and Sidney Greenstreet. Well, come in, my boy, come in, sit down, never drink, you know. And LaGuardia spoke like that, you know, if you remember. And then there was, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, the smallest of children. There was Georgie Jessel, and Georgie Jessel introduced Al Jolson, and he said, wait a minute, you ain't heard nothing yet. And then I used to do a song. Is the guy at the piano? No, he's gone. I did Swanee, you know? Or I did a tap dance with my teeth. Da, da, da. Listen, I want to thank so much. I thank Kathy, Phil, and Lynn, Barbara. You've been wonderful. Thanks for inviting us. And usually, well, what the hell? We had a wonderful time. It could be. Thank you very much.